Hello from Kingfisher, Oklahoma. Today we're looking at Job 6 and 7. Remember, this is a very poetic book, a philosophical book in which they debate the nature of wrong and difficulties and sin. So, Job today in our chapters is responding to Eliphaz, who took his turn to make some remarks, and in which he calls into question, what did Job do to deserve the judgment he received from God? Job lost everything: children, things, his health, and now he's here debating with his friends. Job says, "My grief is heavy. It's like God's arrows are lodged in me and I'm having the poison in my life." He's poetically asking to be destroyed instead of being alive in this very heavy grief. He says his strength is failing, and he starts lashing out at his friends who aren't bringing him comfort. He wonders at the fact that his friends show him no pity. He also says, "Did I invite you here to do this to me? No, I didn't." He gives his friend a hard time, saying that it seems like his friend doesn't fear the Lord God Almighty because he's kind of throwing stuff at Job, throwing stuff at God. Job says his friends thought they might come and see something different, and now that they're here, they're disappointed. I mean, this is very classically grief-ridden things. Sometimes when people are grieving, they just lash out and they say things, and Job is letting it fly here. Job didn't ask for them to come, and Job says, "You tell me I'm full of iniquity. Show me. What did I do that was able to be considered iniquitous?" Job says, "Isn't everyone appointed their allotted time to live and die? Well, I'm ready for mine to be over. I don't feel any pleasure in life. I'm anguished of spirit. I'm bitter of soul. Okay? Let me go." But that doesn't happen. Job asks his friends, "Am I like the sea that you need to set watch over it? Am I like a whale?" King James says. Well, that word whale is tannin, which could be a deep sea creature, deep sea monster, or maybe a monster on land. The Hebrew word there, tannin, is the same word that is translated in the book of Exodus when when Aaron throws down his staff, it becomes a tannin. So we think maybe, hey, there's a serpent, I'm going to watch it. Job feels like he's being watched over in case he's going to do something crazy, like a serpent biting someone or some sort of monster or whatever. That's interesting. So then Eliphaz, you'll remember, told Job he had a dream. And in this dream, he thought this thing. Well, Job is like, should I be scared of your dreams? Look, show me. Show me where I did wrong. And if God thinks I did wrong, why hasn't God struck me down completely and I am dead? So Job is just kind of pushing back against his friend's philosophy, once again protesting his innocence and showing the different ways that he is innocent, but in grief and pain. So, let's jump into it. Job, chapter 6. But Job answered and said, "Oh, that my grief were thoroughly weighed and my calamity laid in the balances together. For now it would be heavier than the sand of the sea. Therefore my words are swallowed up. For the arrows of the Almighty are in me, and the poison whereof drinketh up my spirit. The terrors of God do set themselves in array against me." God's against me. I'm feeling the pain he's inflicting. "Can that which is unsavory be eaten without salt, or is there any taste in the white of an egg? The things that my soul refused to touch are as sorrowful, or are as my sorrowful meat." So I'm like eating sorrow. My soul is so, and I wasn't going to go there before, but now this sorrow, I'm just eating it up. "Oh, that I might have my request, and that God would grant me the thing I long for, even that it would please God to destroy me, that he would let loose his hand and cut me off." I'm ready. Job is ready. He's like, I don't want to suffer anymore. Then I should have comfort, yea, I would harden myself in sorrow. Let him spare not, for I have not concealed the words of the Holy One. What is my strength that I should hope? And what is mine end that I should prolong my life? Is my strength the strength of stones, or is my flesh of brass? Is not my help in me, and is not wisdom driven quite from me? So look, I don't have the strength to do this anymore. I'm not like a rock that's going to be around forever. I'm not like brass that I'm super strong. My help comes from within, from God. But it seems like wisdom is driven from me. To him that is afflicted, pity should be shewed from his friend. But he forsaketh the fear of the Almighty. So my friend should be pitying me and helping me, but he's not scared of God, and he's saying whatever he wants. My brethren have dealt deceitfully as a brook, and as the stream of brooks they pass away, which are blackest by reason of ice, and wherein the snow is hid. What time they wax warm, they vanish, and when it is hot, they are consumed out of the place. So what you're saying is like snow and ice, and people are looking forward to going to see it, but then it warms up and it just is gone. There's nothing really there. The paths of their way are turned aside, they go to nothing and perish. The troops of Tema looked, the companies of Sheba waited for them. But they were confounded, because what they hoped, they came thither and were ashamed. So you guys are like those armies that came to look for snow and ice, and it's gone. It's not there. You came to me, Job is saying, looking for something particular, and you're not seeing it. And now what? Now what? For you are nothing. You see my casting down and are afraid. Did I say, bring unto me? Or give a reward for me of your substance? Or deliver me from the enemy's hand? Or redeem me from the hand of the mighty? Teach me, and I will hold my tongue, and cause me to understand wherein I have erred. How forcible are the right words! But what does your arguing reprove? Look, you have strong opinions, but what does it amount to? Do you imagine to reprove words and speeches of one that is desperate, which are as the wind? Yea, you overwhelm the fatherless, and you dig a pit for your friend. Look, you're not doing me good, you're trying to bury me. Now therefore be content, look upon me, for it is evident unto you if I lie. Return, I pray you, let not iniquity, yea, return again. My righteousness is in it. Is there iniquity in my tongue? Cannot my taste discern perverse things? Like, show me what I did wrong, friends. Then why are you blaming me for that? Chapter 7. Is there not appointed time to man upon earth? Are not his days also like the days of a hireling? You know, you've got an agreed upon amount and that's it. Isn't it my time to go? As a servant earnestly desireth the shadow, and as a hireling looketh for the reward of his work, so I am made to possess months of vanity, and wearisome nights are appointed to me. I just can't wait till it's over, he's saying. When I lie down, I say, when shall I arise and night be gone? I'm full of tossings to and fro unto the dawning of the day. He has no rest even at night. My flesh is clothed with worms and clods of dust. My skin is broken and become loathsome. My days are swifter than a weaver's shuttle and are spent without hope. I'm dirty, I'm broken, I'm loathsome, and my days just fly by, but nothing helps. Oh, remember that my life is wind. Mine eyes shall see no more good. The eye of him that hath seen me shall see no more. Thine eyes are upon me, and I am not. And the cloud is consumed and vanisheth away, so that he goeth down to the grave shall come up no more. So Job is just like, look, it's not worth it anymore. I'm ready to go to the grave. I'm just waiting around to die. He shall return no more to his house, neither shall his place know him any more. Therefore I will not refrain my mouth. I will speak in anguish of my spirit, and I will complain in the bitterness of my soul. So Job's ready to complain. Am I a sea or a whale or a tannin, like a snake, that thou settest a watch over me? Look, you came here to watch over me, so I don't do anything. Am I like that? When I say my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints, then thou scarest me with dreams and terrifiest me through visions, so that my soul chooseth strangling and death rather than my life. And I loathe it. I would not live alway. Let me alone, for my days are vanity. He's deep in the pit of despair. What is man that thou shouldst magnify him, and thou shouldst set thine heart upon him, that thou shouldst visit him every morning and try him every moment? How long wilt thou not depart from me, nor let me alone until I swallow down my spittle? Look, just go away, leave me alone, let me do my thing. I've sinned, what shall I do unto thee, O preserver of men? Why hast thou made me as a mark against thee, so that I am a burden to myself? And why dost thou not pardon my transgression, and seek to take away my iniquity? And now I shall sleep in the dust, and thou shalt seek me in the morning, but I shall not be. So, he's pretty much ready to die. He's protesting his innocence. He says, I'm still innocent. I didn't do anything, but I'm overwhelmed with sorrow. A lot of people feel that way, and I'm hoping you're not feeling that way again, because there is hope in Jesus. If you're deep in despair, hang in there, friends. Hang in there, friends. God has plans. We're going to find out that God has plans even for Job, who's feeling very much at the bottom of the barrel. So, hang in there. Okay, we're going to check out and see more of this debate back and forth between Job and friends. Thanks for joining us, and I'll catch you next time.